What's up, everybody? Um, Little disclaimer. I want to talk about this deck, but I just want to let everybody know this is going to be very unscripted. I'm just going to be basically just pretty much coming off the top of my dome on this. So I guess to go ahead and get started, the first thing that people want to ask is why Darklord vampires? Well, the reason why I'm trying out this experimental deck, and really this deck is really only on Link Evolution. I haven't built it on Edo Pro or Project Ignis or anything like that. Hey, what's up, Vina? Um, yeah, I want the reason why I picked this deck also to live stream because this is one of my experimental decks as I'm just previously mentioned. Um, is because Dark Lords and Vampires, if not sure if anybody really noticed, is that they pretty much play pretty similar to each other. Like as you can see, Dark Lords play off of Tribute Summon, and they also play off the fact that they got quick effects. Um, and it's like vampires as well. I mean, you got Vampire Fireland. Um, you got Grimson that can pretty much protect the monsters. Yeah, that's probably what I can also do. Is also talk about why each card is in there. Um, um, well, Amdusk is in there for right now. Really, yeah, Amdusk is in there because to search for whatever is in the grave that I want to get back. Angel is obviously there for draw power. Unfortunately, I was only able to get two of her. For some reason, I'm having a very hard time getting a third one from Cyrus. I got three Darklord Tez. I mean, I got him not just really for protection, but because of his attack power as a Darklord. Granted, yes, I could use, Morningstar or I'm not gonna say him because really nobody really uses him. I can use Asmodeus. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced, Asmodeus. Um, I could use him because he's a faster summon, but he's only 26. Ukobeg obviously for the dump of Dark Lord cards. You got him, Dark Lord Serato to pretty much blow up the opponent's field. And the interesting thing is, which I would, matter of fact, I'm gonna hold off on what's interesting about him. Obviously, Doom King, because he's the go-to zombie to go for whenever you run zombies. Glow of Bloom, combo with Glow of Bloom to get any of the level 5 or higher, which means you can also get Fraudulent into the hand, Grimson, Scourge. Obviously, this one to try to somehow get a zombie world to the field. Lake Spreader for the Synchro, Hoodie Zombie for the Synchro, and the Dumping, which I can also dump familiar. Yeah, I think you got, as I already mentioned about Crimson, this one's the same reason. Vampire Retainer for the to get spells and traps. Then you got Scarlet. Now, the hard part I'm having with is trying to find a synergetic combination that I can run so it doesn't really break. That's the thing about this deck. I mean, that's probably the problem that people have with vampires and Dark Lords is the fact that they can both break. However, I've been doing okay with it, but it still can break. I almost bricked earlier. Where I just did a duel earlier to try to find a good balance, which I'm still trying to work on if I choose to keep this deck. I'm not gonna say all my life, sorry. Just hearing the fact that I'm the only one really here, kind of hard to focus on what it is that people will be looking for. Zombie World is really what allows this deck to really function. Even with Zombie World on the field, the Darklords can still activate their quick draw effects. I mean that quick effects. And one of the other cards that really allows this to happen is my boy Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon. With Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon, anytime that I destroy a zombie, especially summon any one of these guys out the grave. Okay. Like I can special summon this guy to combo into getting another vampire. You know, because he special summons himself. I'm special summoning this guy out the grave. Itchel, you know, special summon this to do another dump. You know, things become possible when I have my boy up on the field. Let's see. If I can get another Itchel though, that would definitely help. Let's see. I had I have this guy here, which I'm pretty sure not too many people really know about him. But with his special effect, which allows me to gain life points off of a monster that I target, which really the reason why I had this card in here. These two actually work together. So the fact that you can see, it says that all monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the difference between your life points and your opponent. So with this one, if I target one of my strong monsters, which it does original attack, so basically I would have to pick my strongest monster, which in my other deck is actually the first Darklord or Morningstar. So I can even use this guy. Really anybody that I can use that has real high attack power. With that, it makes this dude very, very beefy. And at that point, you can pretty much destroy any monster, because it says destroy all. At the bottom, it says destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card. If you beef the crap out this guy, he can pretty much. There is no monster in the entire game that will ever be stronger than him. Well, as long as his effect is active and he's able to destroy anything. But yeah, let's see. Hell, I can even use this guy. So, and also with the help of Vampire's Domain, that can also make it possible to beat this guy up. So, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Maybe I can swap that out. Put you in. Yeah, so if I can summon him, because I can use both of these Itchels to make that possible. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, you know, Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon makes it where I can special summon it right out the grave. So, but then that's I was gonna say I could probably use Vampire's Desire. Unfortunately, there is no level 10 vampires. I think the highest one is 7, which is Vampire Vamp. So let's see. Gotta make sure. Hold on. I put an S in there. That was my fault. So let's see. Yeah, Vampire Vamp is the highest level 1. I mean, yeah, well, I could use Vampire Genesis, but you know what? Yeah, I mean, if I ever wanted to do level 8 plays, that would be the only reason I would use Vampire Genesis. It's because with Vampire Genesis, you know, and Vampire Desire, I can send Vampire Genesis to the grave and turn any monster up here into a level 8. That'd be the only reason. And being that I can't special summon him out the grave, it would be kind of pointless to even really play him other than that, because his effect is pretty garbage. It's like, why would you want to discard? Well, I mean, discarding one, cool, but you know, you kind of kill your hand. So yeah, And then on top of that, it's based on the level instead of just discarding a zombie to get a zombie. You discarded a zombie, and then you get one that's a less powerful, less level than that. So really, with that, you'd be only using it for like I don't know if you can Vampire Scourge, Vampire Scarlet Scourge, maybe Sorcerer or this one on Red Baron. Red Baron is actually not bad of a card. I'm not sure. I highly doubt anybody really will run Vampire Dragon, though he does have some decent plays because, as it says, when you tribute summon him, you can get a level 4 lower monster from your deck, and it doesn't even have to be a zombie. It can be any level 4 lower monster. So, that could be a thing. Let's see. Yeah, with Duke King, it will allow some tribute plays, but I think it would be better if I was to do Duke King and use the tribute summon these guys. It would be better if Zombie World was not on the field because Zombie World would not allow that to happen. So I'm pretty sure I'm trying to think of some questions right now, and one of them was probably, Master Dad, like, what's up with Arming Arm? Well, with Arming Arm, for one, I can Sickle Summon him. Sickle Summon it, blow up Bloom, Nuke back. Let's see. What other ways could I do it? Well, that's the Vampire bat. So I can use Uni Zombie. So with that being said, I can use Uni Zombie, and then if I have not got Vampire Familiar into the grave yet, then I can use Vampire's Desire to turn any one of these monsters up here to a level 1 so you get the Army Arm. Army Arm, not only as it states, it gives the equipped monster 1,000 attack, and then when it destroys a monster by battle, it inflicts damage to the opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed monster. One of the combinations I have done that was pretty fun is equipping Army Arm to Red Eye Zombie and Echo Dragon. So, and then on top of that, with Zombie World on the field, he gains power equal to the number of zombies on the field and in the graveyard. So, yeah, 100 for each one. So that makes it pretty beefy. So I thought that would be pretty funny to have that happen. But overall, this deck is pretty much a fun deck. Really, like the way I duel, I don't really duel competitively. Though I would say I probably duel semi-competitively. Because even though I do it for fun, I also do not play like as if I'm not trying to win either. So a lot of times I'm constantly working on my decks day in and day out, trying to make these decks better. Granted, I'm pretty sure this deck could be better if I had more cards to play with, but there's a lot of cards that are missing from Link Evolution that I'm sure will help with this deck. I could make it on Edo, but in a way I don't want to do that. So I would say that, if there was any questions that anybody wanted to ask, I guess I'll do it this way. If anybody was watching this, if anybody has any questions about the deck, go ahead and post them in the comment section below, and I'll respond that way. But overall, this deck can work. I guess a good way to show it is to maybe Dark Arm Dragon. Yeah, I do have plenty of darks. The problem is, one, I probably don't even have Dark Arm. Hold on, let's see if I have it. I think there's a hyphen in this name. Yeah, I don't even think I have Dark Arm. Because I don't have all the cards unlocked in here. Let's see. Oh, I do have Dark Arm. Okay, I have one copy of Dark Arm. Let's see. The I'll be banishing darts to do that. So whatever I banish will have to be worth it. So I'm gonna guide them real quick. Either that or I can probably take out Amdust for it. One Amdust. Or maybe I can take out one Tez. Because the thing is, I don't run Darklords that heavy. They're more like utility support. So it's like if they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. So, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do it that way. So, let's see. Yeah, I would give it, guess I can probably give it a test run. See how it goes. But you'll see what I mean, that sometimes it breaks, sometimes it don't. So, I'm going to do one of these because I'm trying to complete all of them right now. I could, because in my other build, my vampire deck, I do run Foolish. Hold on, let me go ahead. And yes, I named the deck Shin Megami Tensei because I'm a Shin Megami Tensei fan. I'm also a Persona fan. Quite a bit of those, some of those decks are also not mine, they're actually my wife's deck. Let's see. I do have one. Okay, so Foolish Burial. I mean, this also is kind of a Foolish Burial for vampires as well. I mean, then I also have a dump card right there. So I think that's probably why I did not run Foolish. But I don't think it would hurt to run it instead. So let's give it a shot. It wouldn't hurt. Alright, so wait. That's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. I'm tripping. The concept of the deck also is to make you think, try to be creative with your play. The way I play is I'm usually like I don't have any real set plays. I just play off of the whim. That's just the way I work. Granted, I could have just got Uku back if I wanted to, but I respect my try to do something destructive, so that's the reason why I got that one. Let's hold on to that vampire desire. That's all that is needed to summon him. So, but I think he's less threatening than the actual Utopia. And then on top of that, it only works for my attack, and he has to have 1,000 or less life points to even use that effect. So really, he's just a 2,500 monster. He doesn't even have anti-destruction. Trap. Get some more life points off of him. Oh, I could have waited. I should have waited. I could have gained 5,000 off of him. That one's actually rough. That's what makes it rough right now. Because he may wait, can be destroyed by battle, can be destroyed by card effects. So, and I do not run vampire, man, so I can't snatch it either. He might have set me up for a loss on this one. Unfortunately, there's no longer Darklord. Look for Darklord. I already know he's going to destroy that monster by battle. It's gonna hurt, but let's see if I can survive it. Smart heal tech, yeah, that's what I thought. Smart heal tech. Ah, perfect. Now, if only I had vampire sorcery. What happened? No, I don't have vampire sorcery. I don't think vampire sorcery. If I had vampire sorcery, I can make a play off this. Perhaps. We'll give it a try. That is perfectly fine. I probably should have put that in attack in defense mode at least. That works too. Now all I need is zombie world. It would be easy to get rid of. Let's see how this goes. I gotta change this up. Wow, it's not giving me good draws today. As I said, it has potential to break. However, wait a minute. Wow. So let's see. Not that one. Not that one. You know what? I'm gonna take a risk. I'm going to the offensive on this one. So you did gain it. I'm surprised that my Dookie didn't activate that first effect. Whoever does, he won that one. Or maybe he didn't. Oh yeah. I guess I ain't got a Darklord for this. Oh yeah, I do. I have it right in my hand. What would I do there anyway? Ain't that something? So yeah, the reason why I did that Friday Lynn, because I wasn't even thinking about the fact that I was gonna win with that turn, but the intention was I was gonna attack with her, so I can get him on my side, and then I was gonna tribute that monster with vampire. Damn, I'm forgetting stuff. What is his name? Oh, I'm tripping. Yeah, retainer. It's like one something in the morning or whatever. But yeah, I was gonna tribute retainer and that monster to get out my Darklord 28. And then even if you did something, I had, you know, a negate in the graveyard. Negate like a monster or something. I had a negate in the graveyard. So but yeah, even with bad draws, I still managed to pull off a win. So, but I'm pretty sure the deck was more, you know, vicious than the deck I was going against was more vicious than but actually, I probably could have won that duel a long time ago, maybe. No, I don't know. The point is, I did win, so. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck, I guess. Like I said, the idea is to really challenge your plays and really be creative. Because the way a lot of people do is they build their decks on certain combos. So, you know, that's pretty much all they do with the combos instead of being creative with it. So, yeah, that's pretty much my deck. Think I should do one more? Think I should do one more duel? I really wish I had Vampire Sorcerer in here. I'm really thinking that, because that would have been a good card to have. Vampire Sorcerer. I'm not a fan of Lure of Darkness. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan because of the fact that, I mean, yeah, I got a lot of darks, but it's a double-edged sword with a lure. It's like, say for instance, I would pull a lure in a clutch moment, and I was to use a lure in hopes that I would pull something that I can use. Say for instance, you know, I pull a card that could really tip the scales in the win, but I end up having to banish it. Like, say for instance, I need Fraudulent to get over a monster or something. You know, it might cause me to banish it, or you know, it's just, or if I don't pull a dark, just so happens to don't pull a dark, which the game has the capacity to do. I could not pull a dark and then end up discarding my entire hand. I really do not like a lure. It is a gamble. I don't like to gamble like that. The way I try to build is I try to set up for, you know, more towards the guarantee, was guarantee plays, was doesn't gamble as much, because the game already gambles you as it is. But I see what you're saying with that. I mean, even if I was to put it in, I wouldn't know where to put it, unless I end up dropping these to 1. So yeah, unless I end up dropping these to 1. Trading is the same way. Like, I only have 4 level 8. That's it. These 4 are the only ones I have, I think. Yeah. These 4 are the only 4 I have. And again, where would I put it? Without trying to go over 40 cards. I would have to basically shrink my monster base, you know, for me to put in trade in. So yeah. Like, for example, this is pretty much how I would probably have to do it. Like, if I decided to run trade in, I'm looking at it, and this is how I would do it. Well, unfortunately, I don't even have trade in. I haven't unlocked it yet. But yeah, that's pretty much how I would do it. Matter of fact, you know, let's try a lure. Say for instance, I did decide to go ahead and go with a lure. Let's see if I have it. Yup. out the Darklords. Work on getting a third one of this one so I can take out Amdas. Yeah. That's pretty much how I would do it. Now just then, I think Pot of Greed is banded here. Like the only way you can run Pot of Greed. Yeah. Like the only way you can run Pot of Greed is if you use a story deck. I could use Pot of Duality. That's an option, but I can't special summon if I do that. Granted, it shouldn't really matter too much for the simple fact that I contribute summon. So that is an option, and at least I get to pick what I want. But I will side 2 of those, just in case I decide to run it. But let's see. I'm thinking what I will do is there's the possibility I can do this. Got that. And main that. Oh, I do have Vampire Sorcerer. Ain't that something? I could have did rank 4 plays. So, yeah, there you go. I have to reconfigure it so I can do some rank 4 plays. Ain't that something? Oh, yeah. So I don't want too little of these. I definitely need to get a third issue though. And I don't even have 3 zombie worlds, but I have the potential to make it better. So what I might do is I'll work on tweaking it some more, and then I'll do another video on it to show off what I came up with. I mean, even look. Of course, I could do Vampire Lady just for the level 4, but I think this card would be better for the simple fact that Vampire Sorcerer allows me. Yeah, I can't cut her. Like she's a main, like she's a staple. It's a must-have if I want to run this deck. But Vampire Sorcerer allows me to summon like cards like this with no tribute, even though usually it would require 2, no tribute. So yeah, if I had Vampire Sorcerer in here, like in that previous duel, even with him having 5,000 attack, I could have went to rank 4, sent to the rank 4, turned one of the monsters into rank 4, exceed summon into this guy. I could see summon into this guy, yeah. I could see summon into any of them, or even this one, so I can bounce it back. Because I can't destroy it by battle. I can't destroy it by card effect, but I can bounce it. So, I could have went to a rank 4 play, and went from there. Let's see. As a matter of fact, getting a third issue so I can have more draw power, but that means I'm probably going to need a little bit more Darklord, maybe. Because after all, I do have these I can ditch, and I have these too I can ditch. So yeah, there's quite a bit of vampire cards that I've missing too, so I've already mentioned that earlier. So, I mean, I could give this one a run too. But let's try my luck first. This way you can start to watch him not give it to you. Give me another 10. I get so many of Tez, it's not even funny. I actually tried to make Cloudy deck, that didn't turn out too great. Problem with Cloudy fall counters only really comes from the spell card in the Storm Dragon. If you can't get fall counters, it's pretty much a dead card, even on the field. What I wasn't thinking. Let me give this one another try. One more duel, and then I'm going. That'll be it for me. Fortunately, I don't have a lot to force a discard, because if I can get them discarded, that would be good. Ain't that something? Alright, so now you belong to me. Kind of sucks that I'm pulling on these vampires, because I would like to show off the parts where I can really utilize the Darklord too. But I need Unizombie. I need a Unizombie. Yeah, right now we need a Unizombie or a glow up clone to pull that off. This part is the reason why my vampire deck is as good as it is. Oh, so we're going to do that now. I would have showed up as to how I'll be able to pull that off. Like, being able to summon any of these guys, But if I wanted to, I could do like as I said, Darklord is really for utility. The real offense is the vampire. It's the vampire side. That doesn't do anything, bro. Like, we did that earlier, it didn't work. I'm not really worried about life points. I would have got all that back anyway. Reminds me when you duel somebody who doesn't really read cards, so, and they will just constantly use effects. That's like, bro, did you even read the cards, man? Like, that's not gonna work. I got another issue. Look at that! Ain't that something? I got another issue right there. Hey. Alright, so. Why did I put it on the side? Whatever. Hey, before the end of the video, I get another issue finally. So, yeah, I think what I also need is another Unizombie. Because if I had another Unizombie, I would be able to do my most. Because both duels, I have not pulled a Uni. That was an issue. So maybe I can shrink this down to 1. And then put in if I have, wait, do I even have another Uni? that's the reason why I don't have another uni. Okay. In that case, then put that vampire. Alright. So I need to work on getting another uni then. That's probably the reason why I have plate spreader. But even then, I didn't even get a plate spreader. But then again, that's with Foolish Burial. I can do that with Foolish Burial. See. So. But yeah, there was some nice plays there. I mean, I can be pretty creative with it. Really, when it comes to combos and decks and things like that, it's really dependent on the player. I mean, even if you got the best deck in the world, if you don't know how to play it, you don't know how to use it, then you're not going to really go very far. And if your players are too predictable, especially if everybody's using the same combos, you know, eventually it makes yourself easier to read because you're basically telling the opponent what to look out for. That's why a lot of times my moves are really spontaneous. It's like it's whatever. Like if I let the deck basically tell me what to do. And if I pay attention, then I know what plays to make. Otherwise, no. I'm not gonna go very far, I don't think. Because I don't build with certain well, I guess I do build with certain combos in mind. Matter of fact, he would be a nice addition to have in here too, since I do have some vampires. Because he also ditches. But I would probably have to get rid of this guy though. But he's the one that I use to try to get rid of like back row cards or something. Maybe I should put this inside instead. Yeah, because if I can get at least 2 zombies, it wouldn't even matter about level. I just need 2 zombies, get him out, then I can use him to mill, even if it causes him to die by battle. So, you know, I can at least get something to the graveyard. So, but yeah, I mean, even by the end of the video, it does look better to me. I do appreciate the suggestions you made. I'm gonna look into some other stuff and see what else I can come up with. But I do need to unlock some more cards, and in order for me to get Uni Zombie, I got to fight. Let's see what we got. This guy. This guy is the one I got to beat to get Uni Zombie, and he uses Shoei Nuis. And trust and believe, this dude can fight. So, but alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them down below. If you have any requests on what I should do a deck list on next, I will do that as well. Just to show real quick, I have Water deck, my Red Eyes deck, my Insects, my actual Vampires, and then there's my Psychics. I will do a discussion on any of those if you want me to. I'm not sure if anybody's going to really know the reference to that, and if you do, I'm looking forward to seeing what that is down below as well. But yeah, appreciate you. You would have to kiss your face. Hey man, I wonder about you. But anyway, you have a good night, and thanks for watching.